Hi guys, well, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction. It is intended for August, but whenever it finds you is when it's meant for you. I am going to be focusing on the zodiac sign Leo, but if you are drawn to this reading, there may be a message here for you. Let's get into it. Okay, so the archangel coming through for you guys is Archangel Haniel, who helps with our gifts, awakening, trusting in our spiritual gifts, enhancing them, but also big time, she helps with womanly cycles, but also just releasing the old. So, if there is a cycle you are closing out in your life or trying to release the old, this is a good angel to use, archangel to use, and especially if you are trying to gain more knowledge about your spiritual gifts, especially if you work with like clairvoyancy or intuition. This angel is really going to help there. So does Archangel Metron. Okay, so the crystals that came through for you, you guys got Tekatite. This is to raise your vibration. I actually love this crystal. Or actually, it's not really a crystal. It is from outer space. It is suggested that it's from the Orion's belt. So this is for people who are currently overburdened by resentment. So if you're feeling a lot of resentment towards something or someone, this is a good crystal to use, or sorry, this is a good healing stone to use. It is very galactic as well, so you can help call in UFOs with this. You can help to block psychic attacks. It can really enhance your intuition and communication with the stars or with the people of Orion, star seeds. So, yeah, this is really about letting go of resentment, though, as well. And then you guys had smoky quartz. So, to arm your spiritual warfare, this is for people that are kind of looking at the glass as half empty opposed to half full. It's also good for space cadets, so people are feeling a little spacey. Smoky quartz also has a lot of metaphysical properties, and it's really good to use around difficult people, or if you feel kind of like under attack, especially spiritually. This is a good crystal to use. It's really good for like establishing like boundaries or like a line, like don't cross this line type of crystal. Okay, and then from our star seeds, you guys had the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Sometimes, guys, it's okay to just go into the abyss and see what's kind of going on in your subconscious. Especially, we'll talk about it later, but you did have the shadow card come up as well. So sometimes it's good to just be in the void, okay? Sometimes we need to be in that in-between space. We need to just be in that like nothingness to help perhaps heal. Um, they're also saying that okay, this is also too like they just wanted me to like point out like looking at things from a much bigger perspective. Okay, so you got the love. Hydrant energy, codependency, boundaries. So it seems like there might be some boundaries you guys got to set, especially having smoky quartz here. Maybe you're defending yourselves right now. I do see some maybe heartache has taken place or something that has definitely required a lot of strength for you guys. So you do have the love, but you are being asked to kind of look at what is a codependency. Are you addicted to a person, a situation, like something toxic that you're not letting go of, or a relationship, a situation, a job, whatever it may be. And then you guys had Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in your support. So we're all out here in the universe. We can hear you guys. So just call on us. There's lots of us here on Earth to help as well. So connect with your Star Family. Ask them for guidance, or just connect on the astral plane, set out the intention, and you'll get some hits. Your soul family's here to help you, so call on them, okay? So for some of you too, you might just benefit from looking into some of your galactic coding. You can check me out on Instagram, Tabby M. Co. I have a whole starseed series. I have some of them uploaded here on YouTube, so check that out. Okay, so let's get into it. I see that you guys are starting the month off. You guys could be dealing with this type of energy. This could also be like your energy, but this is the Knight of Wands here. So this is someone, it could possibly be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but someone who doesn't like to dilly-dally. They're a mover and a shaker. They kind of come rushing in. They might be considered a little hyper. They're about action. But they can be sometimes kind of like harsh or like brash, like they just kind of come charging in. But this night is full of motivation, passion, and ends up becoming quite successful. So we have strength coming along with this. Something might have really required you guys to use your strength. It looks like it's in regards to this heartbreak here that's coming up in the first week. So you might have really had to gather your strength, find your strength, or just know that if you are dealing with a heartbreak, strength is going to come from that, okay? And eventually that will turn into passion and fire, and it will fuel you going forward. So there could have possibly been, like, this is really like, this is like communication that's like, when you have these two knights at it, like they're both about action. One is the Knight of Swords, one is the Knight of Wands. So one's this Knight of Swords, we could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but this person, they're really like intellectual. So like they come in with like a very direct, like to the point message that like they ask you to like pay close attention to this, and like it comes with urgency. But they also do kind of come like charging in. But then we also have this person full of like passion and fire, and they come charging in as well. So it is two like interesting energies here, and these are kind of like messages back and forth. So, and in between that, we do have this heartbreak and strength. So for some of you, you could even possibly been just dealing with an old heartbreak, or could have been something new, could have been some like harsh communication, or there could have just been some yeah, it's just maybe it's finally coming to a close, or you gain some, it's almost like, I don't know, like it's more like you found out information, or it's like, I don't know if like some sort of timeline didn't add up. Like, I don't know. There's just like maybe you just found out even more like about that breakup, or like maybe you're just going through this breakup and there were some really harsh words. But it has required a lot of strength, and like I just sending you guys a lot of love, light, and healing. Okay, so we have the moon child here. So this is someone who has abilities. This person is psychic. This person, or like they're psychic, or they're an empath. This person's also like an indigo child. So they're kind of here to break down like old systems and templates and like rebuild. This person has a lot of intuition, a lot of knowledge. They have like sacred, divine like energy to them. They can see past illusions. Like they might like really, really work with the moon cycle as well. And this person, like they just like they, yeah. So this, they're telling me that like this could be you guys, right? Like this person. So you could really like your intuition's also going to be on point in the beginning there of the month. And it looks like you might have some sort of awakening, okay? You may have some sort of awakening, some sort of aha, might be feeling like called by the divine. We do have, I was going to say we have Thoth here, so like information again is coming through, and wisdom. But that's actually not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say was that you may be called to make some sort of choice, okay? We have the magician with this as well. So, like you might just really, really realize that like you have like abilities or gifts. Like someone might just really realize that like they have abilities that they could do something with this, or like that they're being called by the divine to do something with this. This is also a very powerful manifester here. This is someone who has like all the tools and resources to create whatever it is that they want. So that's all going down in your first week there of August. So moving into the second, we have the Tower card here. So something super unexpected, some sort of change. This could very well take place in your work atmosphere. Someone could have been manifesting this as well. But this change might come from, it's like this power comes in, so something super unexpected, some sort of change, could be a little like uncomfortable, but it's to crumble old systems so that new ones can be rebuilt. And then literally we have here a group of people rebuilding and working on a project, and it being well received by others. So, and also too, like I heard group effort, but it could require you to take a fresh start. Okay, so take a leap of faith. This could be a new journey for you. This could be a new beginning. So for some of you, you could get some sort of like, offer to work in a group setting. Take this leap of faith is what's coming through with that. You could possibly be working with, we have the Queen of Swords here, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone who's very intelligent. They're very like methodical. They're very uh, like thorough. They're very thorough. Like I said, there's a lot of wisdom here. This person is also too like they're good at like keeping the balance like within a team dynamic because they're very impartial. They are also like very detail oriented, so like they will like make sure things are perfect. They can come off a little cold and detached, or like maybe like not like super warm. Like it might take a while to get to know this person, or like they might just not be like overly affectionate. But this person, like once they like trust you, like you have a friend for life, and this person will like do anything for you, type of thing. Like they're very loyal and trusting. And then, but don't cross them. Like they can be sharp if they need to. And then we have this Queen of Pentacles here. So someone who's grounded, nurturing. This person has a lot of material wealth, could be well established. They could be a mother, or they could have their own business. They might like to be outside a lot or outdoorsy. Um, they could have like their own like empire even. So wealth is coming through very strong with this card, and like grounded, nurturing, loving energy. Then we have this like new spark, okay? This new beginning also brings like creativity, passion, motivation for you. So they are telling me it is tied along to this new beginning, and this like perhaps project that you could be working on. There's going to be a lot of like emotions, a lot of like excitement, joy, like just a lot of different emotions, but you guys might still be feeling kind of like left out, um, or you might feel also too like just make sure that like you don't lose touch with your spirituality. Like I don't know, like just wealth isn't everything, like money isn't everything. 4-4 just came through for you as well, like just as I was saying that. So maybe there's an additional message there for you. But some of you could really have a lot of like emotions still that are kind of like under the surface in regards to being left out in the cold, okay? Or feeling left behind even. Okay, and there is like a wish and a desire moving into your third week, to communicate, to relocate. So there is a lot of like messages and communication back and forth. You might really feel like you're moving in the right direction now. You might even be moving to the right place, like it feels like. Um, so yeah, and this is your wishes and your desires, okay? I do see a lot of like communication back and forth. Um, they're telling you to just give up some of your material possessions, okay? Especially if you're moving. Maybe sell some stuff off, give it away to friends. I'm seeing like honestly, the less you have, actually, the less stressed you'll feel. It's like if you had a bunch of houses, like you'd have so many more bills, and like you'd have like, if you have a bunch of cars, then like you have so many like insurance payments, like you have so much gas, like it just seems hectic. So they are telling you to kind of like let go of things that no longer serve you, especially in material aspects. And if there's something that you've been like patiently like waiting for, like to pay out, some of you may be reevaluating that. Some of you may be having a hard time of like letting it go. Um, it does look like there is going to be some justice coming in for you. If you're specifically dealing with a court case, there is going to be victory and success for you that's coming through with the victory card here. So if there is a court case happening, there will be victory and success. Um, but this is also something coming in to balance the scales. This is Libra energy. There is some sort of like it's also the universe like doing its evaluation. Okay, so there will be just like things are always just in the end. There is like a Saturn aspect they're just talking about right now, and karma being paid out, but victory, success, even recognition, even like fame is coming through. For some of you, if there is fame coming through, this could be a little bit of a burden. There could also be a lot of responsibility that comes along with this victory. Although it brings all this great stuff, there could be a lot of responsibility for you. um, so some of you like may have felt like you were hanging by a thread. You may have felt like you made a lot of sacrifice. You may have felt stagnant. There is going to be some sort of breakthrough, especially if there is like some responsibilities or just burdens. It looks like there is going to be some sort of breakthrough for you. Moving into your last week, it could have to do with your shadow work. It's interesting that a lot of people's shadow work is actually going to bring them like their wishes and desires, it seems like, or bring them limelight. So, for what I understand, we can read the shadow light card because this is a newer deck, and I just feel the need right now to read it. Oh, this is the wrong book. Okay, so illumination, balance, synergy, healing, acceptance. What deeper habits are ready for my awareness? Where is my shadow presenting itself the most? To confront a person with their shadow is them their own light. Carl Jung. Within each shadow of us, a shadow self appears, a multi-faced inner vessel of pains, traumas, fears, and suppressions we have experienced throughout our lifetimes. Very often, we think of our shadow as something negative or malevolent, as the word has been known to conjure up themes of darkness and fear. But really, if we take a little bit closer of a look, we can find our shadow sides, the ultimate liberation, acting as the most profound catalyst for aligning with our truth. Like the dark matter of the universe, dreams and seeds of light may be cultivated in this space, offering new portals for healing and transformation. And they also want me to bring back this card that we had at the very beginning here, the void. So really going within and like, because there is something that needs to be released here, and we do follow it with healing, and we follow it with like faith, trust, optimism in the divine, hope, and you guys being the star. Okay, so don't let conflicting views of others or like this is also feeling defeated, like so that's something that we really need to let go of. It's coming through really strong. So perhaps feeling defeated and feeling left out in the cold, feeling betrayed very specifically. we're gonna need to release these swords. Okay, we're gonna release these swords. You can heal them. You can use archangel. You can use some of your gifts. Like some of you probably have healing abilities. You can connect with the divine. You can use crystals to help you. You can call on the angels. Archangel Raphael is great to facilitate healing. You can listen to ohms, chants, frequencies. Green is really good for the heart chakra, very specifically. So there's lots of things, frequencies. There's lots of things you can do. Speaking with a professional to help kind of heal and release as well, or just going into your subconscious and looking at the traumas and the darker sides, which follows with emotional fulfillment. So you are going to move out of conflict. Okay, we do have moving out of conflict, possibly even relocation, and we have this emotional fulfillment, this happily ever after. Our relationships are now more harmonious and in balance, and there's a lot more love and compassion. Um, and this could really like spark something within you. This could really ignite something. This is a page of wands here. So someone who like, they're a little bit like younger, like depicted usually, but this is, the pages always bring good like messages. This is a message of happiness, joy, and contentment. This is the sun that this page is bringing with them. But this is also this page like, they're telling me like turning their passions and their fire like into something like magnificent. And maybe at the beginning stage, but it becomes quite radiant, right? So it could even be an idea that you guys have. For some of you, there could be a birth announcement. So congratulations. Very specifically, there could be a boy coming through. Could end up being a fire sign. So you're ending this. So you have the sun and the 10 of swords here together. So finally, that painful, toxic cycle is going to end. There's going to be joy, bliss, contentment. We're going to replace those swords with this beautiful, radiant sun. And then you guys had the universe. So completing a cycle on top of the world. I almost wanted to say like happily ever after, but it wasn't an easy battle. It looks like you guys really worked hard to complete the cycle, but it is completed, and now you get to move on. You get to move forward. We have the Chariot here. For some of you, you could be even getting a new vehicle towards the end of August or at some point in August. But this is movement forward as the master. Okay, this is someone who's it's about mastery as well. And we have the Magician here. So this person is moving forward. They are in charge of their destiny with their co-creator with the universe, and they have all this divine wisdom and guidance. This is like Mother Earth, nature, nurture. You might even be healers. We have a lot of healing coming through. You might heal people through technology, through knowledge. Some of you may be through the medical field. Some of you may be like mothers, teachers are coming through. Some of you could very well work with animals, own your own businesses. There's a lot of things coming through here, but it seems like some of your job does have to do with like health or well-being of others, and bringing like happiness and joy and knowledge to planet Earth, to us at this time. So that's how you guys are ending your month there. So from the angels, they're saying be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to the divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise ahead of you. But don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. So, in the third week, when that victory and success and limelight is coming up for your victory, because you've earned this, like, let it happen. And then 5 of abundance. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Okay, so even if something doesn't work out for you guys, be patient because something better will come along. You guys are completing a cycle here. Okay, so what does the galactic family want to close out with? So your galactic family is saying dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. So definitely listen to your dreams, especially during this moon cycle. And stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Okay, guys, I'm sending you so much love, light, and healing. Bye.